Hi, this is Greg Shannon. I'm the product manager at Retro Manufacturing. Today we're going to show you how to assemble our Europa Face with one of our RetroSound motors. We're going to use our motor 4 as a demo for this one. Ultimately, we wanted to show you how to assemble this face and attach it to your radio to get ready to install it into your car. The Europa comes with everything you need to put it in the car, in your dash. Instructions, front face. This is the part where it takes a little bit to get everything out. Brackets, shafts, hardware, and our DIN sleeve, which we're going to leave in there for right now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the little nuts and bolts we need out of the bag. As our box indicates, the body to face screws are in this little orange bag right there. We have our display, our push buttons, our main face, spacers, another set of spacers, and some shaft nuts to put everything together. So first thing we want to do is get our radio motor, and we want to put our display and push button assembly onto it. The display has a little notch in the top corner of it. I don't know if that's hard to see, but there's a little notched out piece where the bottom doesn't. The piece is wrapped for safety, so you will need to pull this wrap off. Then with the notch on the top side, looking at our RetroSound motor with the RetroSound logo, we're going to slide that right into that location right there. We're going to take the push buttons. There's a little notch on the bottom of this one to line up to the slots in the radio. First things first, before we go much farther, we're going to put the cable to go between the push buttons and the display, snap it in firmly, make sure it clicks in, and we're going to take the black ribbon cable from out of the motor, and we're going to plug it into the back of the radio display. It's keyed, so it should just snap right in. Remember, being mindful of where notches are, we're going to slide the display in place and slide our push buttons in place. We're going to let it sit right there while we get the shaft nuts out of the way and get our body to face screws. These are really small, so just be careful when you're using them. You just need a fine tip screwdriver. Each one, take your time, line up the display and the push buttons so they're right over the pre-drilled holes and they're threaded, so you should be able to just put each one in. I like to secure the push buttons and the display both before we go too far. Turn around, get the other side of it. There we go. Secure push buttons bottom, make sure your lettering is right, and you have your piece. To assemble the next part, we're going to want to make sure that our display is dust-free and clean. We put a little piece of plastic over the back of this, so you will need to pull that off, as well as tape edging around the display that you'll peel off. You'll slide this down over the push buttons. Once it's lined up on there, give it a firm press to stick it down. For right now, we're going to leave our cover on there. Once you have that piece on, the next piece we'll want to assemble is we are going to put our mounting brackets. These are going to slide into our DIN sleeve. We'll show you that in a few moments. So we'll set the radio on its side so you can see where we're going to go. The machine screws that came in the motor box, we'll use to secure each one of these down. You can simply just take it through. We're going to leave those a little loose for right now. So once we have our assembly together, we're going to slide these brackets up to the back of the face. And the shafts will take one shaft, a spacer on there. We'll secure it down with a shaft nut. And just finger tight is fine on that. We'll slide the spacer on it. It's grooved and channeled so it fits onto the shaft. The shaft will go through the radio onto the face. Then we'll drop a washer and one nut in place. And then we'll take our nut driver and just secure that one down. Spacer nut in place. Additional guide through to this seats right up. You don't have to measure. The washer and one last nut. Let's make sure we have everything snug down. Then we have our radio display, our radio assembled. Make sure you plug in the control shafts. Make sure they click in. And then we have the radio ready to go. It comes with a front and rear knob. They'll slide onto the channels. And our radio is assembled. So to install this in your dash, this sleeve will be mounted into your DIN opening. Each tab will be bent over to lock this into your dash. Once it's into your dash, make sure you tuck your wires in. This will slide into your DIN sleeve. You'll feel it snap in. Once it's snapped into your dash, you'll want to make sure you push it in firmly, and you'll feel these little clips, these little spring clips, will actually snap in to hold it in place into your dash once you push it all the way down tight. These will snap right in.